definitely. Shout out to Diamond Cut LLC for having me, you know what I'm saying, interviewing me. Like you said, this was a dope ass interview. I appreciate it, bro. And we definitely gonna you feel what I'm saying? It's not the first time, or the last time rather, that we gonna be interviewing with each other. I got more shit coming. So definitely.
What's up, everybody? Today we're here with Harlem artist King YK. King YK,
What up,
how are
what
you?
up, what up? What's going on?
How you feeling today, bro?
I'm cool and I can't complain. You know, Sunday fun day. You know, it's good vibes today. I'm feeling good. I woke up. You feel me? I woke up today, so that's a blessing in itself. We here.
That's a fact, bro. And we was talking a little bit earlier. You know, you said Sunday is the day. You know, you kick it with your daughter. That's what's up, man. Salute to that.
Yeah, both of them. I got two daughters.
Okay, that's what's up, bro. That's spending time with them.
Yeah, definitely. Family time is important for sure.
Definitely. All right, bro. So we're gonna get straight into the questions. Let people, learn a little bit more about you. You got some fire music out, so they definitely gotta go
Appreciate
check
that,
it
King.
out. All right, so first question, bro. Let's talk about it. Can you tell us a little bit about, who you are, where you from, and how you got the name King YK?
Well, for those who, you feel me, wasn't really paying attention, didn't really hear the bro. I go by the name of King YK. I'm from Harlem, New York. And yeah, I've been doing music since I can remember, bro. I mean, I'm 20. I just turned 26. My birthday just passed last week.
Happy birthday.
I've been doing. Thank you, bro. But I've been doing this shit since I was like 9, 10 years old. I've been around the industry. I've been, you feel me, fake through it. I know a good amount of people that's around there, like been in it to like, you feel me, really gain the insight that I got. You feel me saying? That made me the artist I am today. Like I done had deals and all type of shit. So like I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. You know what I'm saying? And for people who not familiar with me and don't know, you need to, you feel me, get in tune for sure.
Def, we're gonna get back to your experience in the industry as well, but I want to ask you from Harlem. I'm from Harlem. Harlem is a very unique place. So what was your experience like growing up in Harlem?
Shit, my experience growing up in Harlem, it was to simplify it or to really just like make it, you know what I'm saying, straight to the point for y'all. Everything you hear about Harlem is true. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a fly nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be talking that shit. But all in all, like to make all that shit connect, the swag gotta be, you know what I'm saying? All the way 100. Like that's a very big thing. And then on top of that, like aside from that shit, when it comes to just like the culture itself for like Harlem and like the flavor that we bring, you know what I'm saying, to the game, to fashion, to whatever you want to name, you know what I'm saying? Harlem is definitely known for that. So that fueled me, you know what I'm saying, to be the type of person I am, the type of artist I am. Give me the shit to talk about because of the experience that I didn't have, you know what I'm saying, growing up in Harlem and shit. So definitely.
And I want to talk about that too. How did you know growing up in that environment where you got to be fly, you feel me? You got to have that swagger. How did that have an effect on your music, or how does that have an effect on your music?
I mean, that's like besides the like my actual story, you know what I'm saying, and like going into depth of like certain situations that I've been through in my life. When it comes to like me talking my shit and swagging on the track, that's where it come from. You know what I'm saying? Definitely where it come from. Cause like I said, like you coming from Harlem, if you really like outside and you moving around, like you know what I'm saying, like how like a quote unquote Harlem nigga move around, you gotta be fly. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you're talking about, it gotta match how you moving, or rather, how you moving gotta match what you're talking. You feel me?
Definitely. So you've been in the game for a minute, like you said earlier. But when did you start making music?
Like around the same the age I said, like 9, 10. I could remember clear. So my dad, he was a part of this group, or rather not him a part of the group, but like he was like kind of like managing, so to say. So like I used to just be around him all the time and be around them, like video shoots, studio sessions. They had like a big movement going on in Harlem. It was like the same time like Dipset was coming out. They had like the basketball games, NBA versus Dipset, like just all type of shit. So like all of that in itself, just like me being around and seeing like, you know, what everything had to offer. It's like, nah, I want to be a part of this shit too. Like I know I could do this too. And I got my first black and white notebook, and that was it. You feel what I'm saying? The rest was history.
Okay, def. So your pops had a big influence on you musically.
Yeah, for sure.
I bet. Do you remember your first bars?
Do I remember my first? Yeah, I remember my shit.
It was fire for your age or nah?
Nah, so like my literal first rap, nah, it wasn't fire. It was like literally some bullshit. I could tell you that. I'm pretty sure like everybody's first rap wasn't fire. Like my first rap was trash, but like that second, third, I don't know where I got it from, but I just got that wordplay shit down to a T, down to a T. So like, yeah, I had made up for it, but yeah, that first one wasn't what it was supposed to be.
That's a fact. And you say, you know, you've been in the game for a while. You started around 9 or 10. You know, when did you start realizing like, yo, I'm good with music, I'm gonna pursue this?
I say like after like my fourth rap, third, fourth rap. It was just like it just felt right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like the first one wasn't that, but went back to the drawing board. That second one was it's getting there. That third one is like I'm feeling it. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with this shit now. Then fourth is just like, all right, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay, def. And do you remember the first song that really got that like that recognition, that love?
What was it? I do got a couple of songs. Let's see, the one that gained the most recognition, I could say it wasn't until I got older, really. Cause like I had so I when I was 13, I had or rather before 13, my bad. When I was like 10, I had to deal with Michael Bivins from New Edition. He has his own label that he was starting at the time called Sporty Rich Records. I was the first artist and the first, you know, kid or whatever that he was working with at the time. So um I was with him for like a year, but at the same time of me having to deal with him, he was doing the making the band shit with Diddy. So like his focus wasn't too much on the music. It was more so on, you know, that side of shit, like being on the TV and doing the making of the band shit. So my year contract was up, and then after that, that's when my dad really came into play. He had his own label situation going on, like his own independent label that he was starting. So I was also the first, you hear what I'm saying, first kid over there. And yeah, so I was doing music for a minute after that. But then me and my dad, like, you know, I got older, times changed and shit like that. We kind of like grew apart as far as like me being in business and like music with him. So then I came to my own man, my own self, you know what I'm saying? I started making my own shit. And I changed my name actually, because when I first started, my name was Young Ka. So that's what the YK my name actually stands for, is King Young Ka. But I got older, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to revamp my sound, revamp my image. I'm like, yeah, I gotta drop the Young Ka, but still keep it somehow. Like, you know, people that have been rocking with me since I started, you know the real. But you know, I'm always like willing to tell the story, like, you know, where the YK come from and shit like that. So I said that to say, fast forward to when I am King YK, it's when I started making, you know, better music. I want to say to myself, because like I always was nice, but like I feel like as I got older and like I said, transition my sound, I learned more like how to structure songs and like how to really like tap into like myself to be able to spit some shit that like somebody else could relate to. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Versus just going on a track and rapping whatever, talking about my flow and, you know, like the normal like rapper shit. You get what I'm saying? Like so I want to say maybe like my first song I got the real recognition. It had to be it's a song called You the One.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm mixing up something. My bad. It's Miss Calls. Miss Calls was the first song that I got played on the radio.
Miss Calls.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And how was that feeling,
And
hearing your song on the radio?
shit, oh, it was a good ass feeling, really, because like before that was all right, so that was my first like major radio placement. But like I've been doing like, you know, like the independent shit for a minute. So like the college radios, the online radios, like the hype of like just having my shit being played somewhere else on a platform where like a bunch of people is listening. I kind of had that feeling, but for me to be on a national scale with the shit, you know what I'm saying? It was a totally different feeling. Like I honestly couldn't believe it at first. Like I had to like keep like replaying the moment in my head. I had the video. I kept watching the video. Like, damn, I'm really on the radio. Like, you feel me? Shit is a great ass feeling.
I can only imagine. It's just surreal. But
Nah,
I
for
want to
real.
get into your latest track, or one of your latest tracks off of the deluxe of the KSG projects. Started with Don Q. You're a lyricist yourself. You got bars. I can tell you that. But how did that track come about? And did working with someone like Don Q push you, with his pen skills?
All right, so the track came about through a mutual person that's between me and Don, or somebody that like it's family to me, but like on his end, it's just somebody like that he knows, but like they got good relationship or whatever. I want to say it was that person that actually like brought me up to Don, like just throwing me in a conversation like, yo, you should check out my family or whatever. He rap, he's doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. And then vice versa, he turned around to me and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I put the bug in Don L or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know, like what's going on and how shit gonna go. Fast forward, everything just worked out like in God's favor. He put me and him on the phone. Once we got on the phone, I told Don exactly, what I was trying to do and shit like that. Don was with it. Shout out to Don too. That's like probably like out of everybody that I met in the industry, as far as like today, like, cause I done met like the legends and shit, like, or rather certain legends, but like artists of today, like Don Q's and A Boogies and like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Don Q is probably like the only artist that's in the industry that like wasn't on no Hollywood shit.
Right.
Like I could, like to this day right now, I could pick up the phone and call a nigga, you know what I'm saying? We not like the best of friends. I ain't gonna just sit here and cap like that, but like that open relationship is there, you know what I'm saying? I got that relationship with him now. Like that nigga dead pick up the phone, he answered his text, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like so yeah, so we got on the phone, I set up the session or whatever, and then from there, I told Dell like what the play was, and at the time this wasn't our first like feature, cause like probably like a week prior to that we had did some shit with Kur.
I'm definitely about to ask you about that.
That's crazy. I bet.
To.
So yeah, we did some shit with Kur, and so like that kind of like set the tone going forward, like how we were supposed to, like, or rather how we are supposed to be when it comes to like linking up with these artists, especially artists that is known for like they pen. You feel me?
Definitely. So, I was definitely about to ask you about that too. Kur, he's one of my favorite spitters too. He brings that energy.
Bro, he's super slept on too. Like I fuck with Kur too. Like he's super slept on. A lot of niggas don't know. Like unless you really tapped in, a lot of niggas don't really know about Kur. Like
facts.
But he's definitely one of those. I ain't gonna lie. I give respect when it's due, and he definitely got it for sure.
Shout out to Kur. So let's talk about the KSG project. What does that acronym stand for?
So the acronym stands for King Shit, Gang Shit.
Okay.
It started out.
Yes, facts.
Yeah, it started out from So like my label is Royalty, but before like I got it on paper like officially like Royalty Music Entertainment. It was always Royalty. Ever since I like I said changed my name, it was always King YK. Like early on, like when I had changed my name, I was trying to start some shit called Crown Gang. That shit it didn't go nowhere. But like like you just get like the analogy of like what was going on. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't even know how I even came up with like King Shit Gang Shit. It was just I think I was looking for like something that was like catchy, like a little catchy tagline that like niggas would want to say or like be able to recite. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shit just went from there. So me and Dell, a lot of people don't know that's my actual cousin. Like we blood cousins. So we started out doing music just like on some just doing songs. You feel me? Doing songs, recording, and it got to a point where it's like, yo, like our chemistry is so crazy together. Like we continue to make bangers every time. We ain't got one whack song yet since I've been fucking with you. Like shit, we might as well just drop a tape. Like, all right, fuck it. And that's how the first one came about. But the first one wasn't like, we didn't go into it on some like, all right, yeah, we're going to make a project. Like, it was just us recording songs and me just having that vision, like, oh, nah, like, nigga, we got enough songs to drop a tape. Why not drop a tape? He trusts my vision. Shout out to Dell, too, you feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to lie, he ain't never, like, questioned, like, whatever I got for us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, he know, like, I got the vision and I know exactly, like, where we supposed to go and how this shit's supposed to go, like. So, yeah, it started from there. And then the second one, we came back to the table on some, like we went into it on project mode. Like, so the thought process, the creation process was totally different from the first one.
Okay, definitely. I was going to ask, how did you and Young Dell locked in, shout out to Young Dell too.
I'm over here, my bad, gang. I'm over here answering questions before you even ask him, huh?
Nah, that's perfect. And shout out to Young Dell. I actually interviewed him earlier this year, but on IG Live. So
yeah, shout out Dell. He definitely
how
working.
small the world is.
Word.
Facts. And so I want to ask you, both of y'all from Harlem. I consider y'all, some of the best young artists in Harlem. But what is your opinion on the current state of like music in Harlem right now, or NYC, like in Harlem right now? What is your opinion on the current state of?
All right, so that was a two-part question. I'm gonna answer the Harlem part first, and then I'm gonna go to the city. Harlem, I feel like where we are right now. How can I answer this? I feel like where we are right now, more so like everybody is kind of like following, and I hope like nobody like go at me crazy for saying this, but like everybody kind of like following a trend. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole drill shit, and I don't got nothing against it because like I got songs that's on some drill type of time. Me and Dell did a couple of drill beats, but like of course not like how everybody else would do it. I'm still putting my own swag. Dell's still putting his own swag, but it's just a drill beat. But yeah, like everybody's just really doing that drill shit. Nobody really is like niggas is spitting, because I don't want to say that because like that'll be trying to take away from it. Like niggas is spitting, don't get me wrong, but like it's not songs. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas are not making songs. They just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Saying whatever almost, and it should be fire. Like should be fire, should be catchy. But like I come from an era and learn from an era where like song structure is key. You got to be talking about some shit. Like no matter if it's just you talking your shit, you know what I'm saying? It got to be a certain way that you talking your shit. I come from like storytelling, so like certain songs on a project, you'll definitely hear like me telling the story. I'm tapping into like some shit that I actually been through or somebody around me been through that I'm able to talk about it and put it through the music. So like just shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Harlem as music goes need to like get their self identity back, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's where like niggas like me and Dell come in at, because it's like we not really following the trends. Like we know what's going on and we respecting it. We with the vibes, you know what I'm saying? But we setting our own tone and we coming with our own play. Like we're not really trying to sound like nobody else. We're not trying to just copy off of nobody's style. Like we just like coming out as ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And setting the tone. I feel like how it's supposed to be set.
Okay, great. And I was gonna ask, what do you think y'all rank? Like, where do you rank yourselves among Harlem rappers right now?
Shit, if I answer how I want to answer, nigga, we at the top of the list. Ain't nobody seeing us, nigga. You feel me? Niggas ain't fucking with us. I say that very, very humble, but respectfully, like niggas ain't fucking with us. Niggas is not fucking with us.
And I feel like
we done been on, like you just said, we done been on tracks with Don. We done been on tracks with Kur. I also got a feature with Ben Hunter Izzy on one of my previous projects before the shit with me and Dell. Like we hold our own on these tracks, you know what I'm saying? And like more and more we come to realization like beforehand it's like we used to look at like certain artists like how I just named like damn, these niggas, you feel me? They stepping. Like whenever we get to interact with them, like we gotta be on some shit, because like they gonna be on some shit. But it's like once you get in that moment and you in your own bag, you're not even really worried about what they got going on, because you know what you bring to the table. You feel what I'm saying? You know how you about to come in. That's really how it is. That's my mindset going into every feature that I name, from the band hunters to Kur to Don to whoever else that, you feel me, I'm gonna come in contact with. That's my monster. I know how I'm gonna step. So I'm gonna make him, if he not coming with that mindset already, if he probably downplaying in his head, like, yeah, this nigga not gonna do this and that, I could just get on here and talk regular. Nah, I'm gonna make you step your shit up. You feel me?
Facts.
Dell too. Dell gonna make you step your shit up. We both coming with that shit. It's times where, speaking of the core shit and Don, it's times where I feel like Dell might have left me on the track. No cap. We both coming crazy and we both talking our shit. But I tell that nigga all the time, yo, bro, you that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm nice and shit, but nigga, you that nigga. I tell that nigga Dell that all the time. So I said that to say, like, we really like just coming with some shit, like, every time. All hits, no misses, for sure.
And I love that y'all have that, you know, that energy to push each other to get better, and you feel me, and give each other your flowers early.
Nah, for sure. For sure. Teamwork make the dream work.
That's a fact. So, you know, we talked a lot about, you know, you being in the industry, new project out now that everyone needs to go stream, you know, working with those big artists. So, you know, you putting in work right now, you having a good 2021. So I know there's a lot of other artists or people, you know, who may be looking at you for some advice or some words of encouragement or anything you could tell them that got you through your journey so far. So, you know, this is Diamond Cut LLC, so we always drop some gems off for the viewers. So, you know, what's some advice you can give to aspiring rappers, entrepreneurs, anybody?
The main thing I could tell anybody, and I'm speaking from experience, I'm not just one of those rappers that's just gonna tell you some shit just because it sound good. Invest in yourself. You feel me? Invest in yourself. Because at that point nobody could tell you nothing. You control everything. Everything is the ball is in your court. You feel what I'm saying? You set the tone for how you want this shit to go. Can't nobody tell you no. Only person that hinders you get what I'm saying? Anything that you got going on for yourself is you. So invest in yourself, apply that pressure always. Be humble, but at the same time, you know, pop your shit. As simple as I could put it, like, you humble, but don't let these niggas mistake your humbleness for weakness. You feel what I'm saying? If you know you that nigga, or if you feel you that nigga, then act like it, move like that, rap like that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's really the most I could probably give, or like the best thing I could give right now. Like, invest in yourself and believe in yourself. Simple terms.
All right, man. I appreciate that. This was a dope ass interview. And just let the people know where they can, you know, find your music, follow you on social media, you know, keep up to date with what you got going on.
Definitely follow me on Instagram, Real King YK Official, REALKINGYK Official. YouTube is King YK. And also the royalty music page as well. Go stream that King Shit Gang Shit, both versions, the regular version and the deluxe. 19 songs, all fire, all hits, no misses. I got something for each and everybody on that record, man. So definitely go tap in. Shout out to Young Dell. Make sure y'all follow Young Dell, YOUNGDELL_GTG. Feel me? We coming and we coming strong. So if you're not already in the loop with us, get in tune, because you will be soon.
Yeah, man. Shout out to King YK. Shout out to Young Dell. Stream that King Shit Gang Shit everywhere.